Daryl and Werner, I want to send so much love. I heard about Covalent TV, and I wanted to say thank you for, you know, making fans, wrestling fans happy, for the gaming and everything. Like, you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work. And to everybody else out there, thank you for listening and watching Covalent TV. Sending so much love. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay sane. Love you guys. Mwah.
Hello, my name is Maria Canales-Bennett, and I am the First Lady of Professional Wrestling, and you're watching Covalent TV.
Oh, god damn. Now my camera want to be fucking weird. Sorry, y'all. My fault. My fault. God damn. Sorry about that, y'all. Tonight is just not our night, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is just not our night. But you know what? All is well. We still got a show to do. If you can hear me, we are all good. That is all I give a damn about. Give me 1 second while I get this sorted, guys. I should be good to go. Wait, hold on. Give it a second. There we go. There I am. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, man. Normally I do the flashy little intro. I say all my stuff. I talk my shit. You know, this is the WWE Raw review. I'm gonna keep it straight up and down like 6 o'clock. I'm gonna keep it very, very simple. It's so many things I want to talk about that I want to get off my chest that I'm just gonna completely abandon the format just altogether. So, Werner, if you had a news story ready, don't even bother with it. You had a drone accountability ready. Don't even fucking bother with it. Guys, y'all know what to do the moment y'all get in here. I don't even need to say anything. I don't want to say anything tonight. Y'all need to just do exactly what the fuck y'all are supposed to do. And if y'all are watching this show, y'all know how we get down. But first and foremost, I want to address something. It was a couple things I was going to save for Wednesday. Then I had one thing I was going to save for Friday. I even had some stuff in my head that I was going to do next week. And I said, nah, fuck it. Tonight I got to get this off my chest. I don't care how negative, vitriolic, whatever little terms you want to use will come off of what I'm saying. And I really don't give a damn. I don't care if you want us to talk about Raw and you're going to try to rush us. If you don't want to hear what I have to say, then in which case, get the fuck off the stream, because I got some stuff I want to talk about. First and foremost, I did promise you guys something, and I want to make sure that I fulfill that promise. I want to make sure that I fulfill every promise that I make on this show. And I told y'all I had a little bit of tidbit information surrounding WrestleMania and the independent scene and everything going on for that entire situation. Now, something I do, because it's just, you know, it's good business. It's just a good way of building relationships. It's a good way of networking. It's like when I go to some events, I get in contact with some of the people that are at the top. I reach out. I can't tell y'all the whole recipe because some of y'all too corny to pull off what I do. So y'all gonna try to do what I do and fuck it up for everybody. So I'm not gonna tell you the entire recipe. But let's just put it this way. I got in contact with a very big independent promotion in Las Vegas, and they are a part of the WWE ID program. They are in bed in cahoots with them. So I knew that coming in, and I was like, man, you know, this one is very low on my priority list, but I'll reach out anyway. Maybe they'll be open. So I'm like, let me just reach out to them anyway. So guys, I didn't even offer to come there and do like the full kit, like record videos and all that stuff. I just want to shoot a couple clips, shout out the event, pull up there, this, that, and the third, and then in the most arrogant, cocky, snide way possible. The exact words of the message, I got it burned into my head. I don't even need to look at my phone. We're good. We have it covered because WWE is covering us now. So to every single fucking weirdo, to every single fucking dork, to every fucking idiot and imbecile that told us that that ID program wasn't gonna fucking ruin the indies and ruin the mentality of the people that run the indies, where the fuck are you at? Now, some people might say, oh, that's just one promotion, man. You reaching, shut the fuck up. Don't tell me to shut the fuck up when the promotion that you know and love so much wants to have a monopoly over every goddamn thing and make it suck just like their fucking product. I'm about to be really fucking unapologetic about what I say about WWE going forward. Like, extremely unapologetic. I try to keep it very down the middle when it comes to this stuff, but like, it's not even me being salty. It's no hater shit. I got plenty of other stuff lined up for Vegas. Plenty of other promotions that want to host us and have us and show us love and all that stuff. So again, I have an abundance mindset. Ain't one motherfucker stopping my show. But the arrogance in which they said it, you could feel, guys, I always say text has no context. You could feel the arrogance through that message. It's like that woman that dates a whole bunch of bum dudes that ran through her, and then they find one little sugar daddy or one simp, and then they run back to all of the dudes that ran through her, and they like, I don't need you anymore. You can't have sex with me no more. WWE's fucking me now. And it's like, bitch, they already got what they wanted out of you. They already got what they wanted out of you. So here's a message to any promotion that wants to say something like that to large platforms. Not even just us. That you want to say that to a large platform. Think twice. Because when this WWE ID program inevitably fucking fails, you gonna wish you didn't say that bullshit. Let me just call a spade a spade. You gonna wish you didn't say that bullshit. Anybody that wants to join WWE or be associated with WWE or be adjacent to WWE has this very special innate ability of burning bridges. Because you know what that made me do? Guys, because I have such an abundance mindset, I said, you know what? The next time y'all do need somebody to cover something because WWE's not in town, don't hit me up. Don't hit me up. Don't hit me up in June, talk about some, hey, we got this event going on. Want to come through? No. I'm good. Remember, WWE has it covered. I'm good. I'm okay. Now, if you're wondering why I'm so like outlandish about it right now, because we kept getting told, oh, you got to wait and see how this program plays out. You guys don't know anything about it yet. You don't know that to be true. Guys, we're on the ground. The boots are on the ground with Covalent TV. I get out here and I put in the work. I actually go to these events. I actually get around these people. I've talked to the gatekeepers. I've overcame objections. The WWE ID program is going to create monsters that are going to self-implode once WWE is done fucking them. So I had to get that off my chest early. That was the first thing I wanted to get off my chest. I was going to save this next part until Wednesday. So all you fucking YouTube, if you demonetize the stream, you do it. I don't give a damn tonight. For all you fucking retards that are showing all this fake outrage about Dynasty last night, can you please shut the fuck up? Can you please shut the fuck up? And by the way, the reason why I wanted to bring that up too, a lot of y'all exposed yourselves. Last night, a lot of y'all exposed yourselves for the fed walkers you bitch ass motherfuckers are. A lot of y'all exposed yourselves for the fed walkers that y'all are. Y'all don't love AEW. Y'all don't care about AEW. Y'all don't care about professional wrestling. And I've said it a million times. A lot of y'all are acting under the guise in our comment section that y'all actually believe what we saying and y'all rock with what we saying, but y'all still deep down inside love this weak ass, trash ass WWE shit that's not worth the damn. It's too shiny. It's too sterile. It's too fucking corporate. There's nothing good about it. But y'all love it because y'all grew up with this horse shit. Y'all fanboys and fangirls, and that's all y'all will ever be is fans. But instead of being objective and trying to open up to a new mindset of how things are done, you just want to shit on the next fucking thing. So fuck you to everybody that has all this fake ass outrage about the main event last night when Tony Khan put on an amazing show. That's corny to me. If you wanna jump on the dick of WWE, just say it. See, I'm past the point of caring about if this stream is monetized or not. This is how I wish I could talk all the time. But we try to be down the middle. But it's time to call a spade a fucking spade, homie. If you associate with WWE, you're a dork. You're a fucking dork. I'm saying it. If you associate with WWE, you're a dork. If you have this blind affinity to fucking WWE, you're a fucking dork. If you're one of those people that say, oh, 99% of the show sucked, but this one thing on the show was all right, so that means the whole show was good, you're a fucking dork. And you have no integrity, and you shouldn't have a microphone, and you shouldn't have a camera. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. I'm so tired of you weirdos. A lot of y'all showed y'all true colors last night. I saw it in real time. I knew a lot. I've said this on the show. One of our viewers, one of our legacy truth seekers, Matthew Sheldon, I've told him this off camera and he's heard me say this on camera. He's the person that told me that when I said this, it stuck with him. So I'm going to say it for all of you motherfuckers, and I hope you listening and you got the wax out your ears and it sticks with you, because this is a life lesson too. Anybody that is too pro anything means they're not pro anything at all. Because that means you could have no opinion going one way or another. It's only this one thing. And what did I tell y'all? All these people that fake like they love AEW and all they do is post about AEW all day, don't fall for that bullshit. I'm a black man. It's no different than when a white person gets around me and is like, man, I'm going to be honest, I love black people. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. I know that's a movement. I know it wasn't just an organization. I know it was a movement. You know, my uncle, cousins, nieces, nephews' boyfriend is black. I have black friends. Once a white person get around me saying all that goofy shit, I'm like, get the fuck away from me. And the irony of what I'm saying is the person who is doing the creative for the company, you dick suck, literally said one of the phrases that those same types of white people say. I don't see color. I will say, I'm saying this about wrestlers. I'm saying this about I'm saying this about media. I'm saying this about anybody that I could get my fucking verbal hands on right now. If you associate with WWE and WWE is your dream and WWE is your end all be all, you're a fucking imbecile, you're a fucking dork, and you need to get a real life. You need to go get a 9-to-5, work a job, and learn what it is like to compete in a business world. You one-track minded fucking idiots. I hate every single one of you. Y'all are making wrestling a terrible place to exist. Because if it's not WWE to y'all, it don't fucking matter. I'm so tired of you motherfuckers. Fuck every single one of y'all. And if you got a problem with what I'm saying, I will be in Vegas. Walk up to me. It will not end well for you. Please, walk up to me. My shit always on me. Please. You want to walk up to me with a problem? Oh, I got a problem solver. Because I'm starting not to give a fuck no more. I'm starting not to give a fuck no more. Well, this one thing with shut the fuck up. Well, this little finishing sequence, shut the fuck up. Everything WWE is doing right now fucking stinks. Can't fake it, dog. But y'all had the nerve to show all that fake outrage towards Dynasty last night. Man, suck my dick. Y'all are weird, dude. Y'all are weird. Y'all are fucking weird. Y'all act like y'all ain't never seen anything outside of this company before. See, God, no, he's slowing me down. That's why my camera just fucking went out. Hold on. I'm going to get right back. God damn, dude. What are we doing here? All this shit is terrible. And WWE has this fucking, these fucking goddamn magical spells over people's fucking brains. It sucks. If we knew it wasn't so many fair walkers that watch our show, we wouldn't do WWE on a weekly basis. I've literally said this before. If we only did AEW, our audience would be cut by 70%. A lot of you motherfuckers sitting in here right now would not watch us. I firmly believe that. If we stop covering WWE today, and stop trying to come in our comment section pretending like that's not you. Straight up. Hey, and watch your fucking mouth, Brandon Ace. We did try to do it, and guess what? Werner, do you want to tell them?
All they did was fucking bitch that we weren't covering WWE.
All right, then. You ain't even been here that long to be saying that bullshit. You ain't even been here that long. Fuck are you talking to? Next thing. I am so tired of these fucking corn billions. I am so tired of these fucking corn billions that run out here and do goofy shit, pretend they're professionals, pretend like they actually care about the wrestling business. And when they say some stupid shit in a press conference, people tell people to shut up because it's fun. Fuck you, bitch. This shit is supposed to be fucking professional. This is why nobody takes wrestling seriously now. This is why WWE is succeeding, because there's people that are idiots enough to say a motherfucker walking in a press conference asking what somebody's Waffle House order is a valid fucking question. That's why no one takes wrestling seriously. You can't make this shit up. Oh, it's that person's gimmick. It's fun. It's fun. Go to hell. And not every and I addressed one person in the comment section for saying something that they ain't had no business saying. I'm about to address another. This is not a crash out. Not everything is a crash out. Stop using 2025 lingo for somebody actually being passionate about something. No, I'm fine. I'm personally fine. Stop saying shit like that. Nobody's crashing out. This is called being passionate about this shit because nobody else is. Because when you say stuff like that, it demeans what I'm saying. It takes away from what I'm saying. So stop saying that shit. The next time you say it, I'm packing you the fuck up. What do you like? I hate that bullshit. That downplays what I'm saying. The hell are we doing? Stop trying to talk like you on fucking TikTok. Nobody's crashing out. This ain't TikTok. This real life, homie. Got it? That shit is annoying. No, the motherfucker that killed Nipsey, that's a crash out. It's a difference. See, but if you ain't from the streets, you wouldn't fucking know that. That's a crash out. Nipsey was trying to look out for him and tell him he had papers on the streets that people think he might be snitching, and the dude came back and crashed out and killed that brother. That's a crash out. Don't associate us with that bullshit. And then I think you a black person too. You definitely don't say that to another black person. So you're not even on code. When you saying that, you're not even on code. It's a white man sitting right here. When you saying that, you're not even on code. And this plays into my point that I was just saying a second ago. Everybody tells you, oh, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Yes, it is. Because this industry could be so much more if geeks like that weren't fucking in it. This industry could be so much more if people weren't defending geeks like that. This industry could be a better place if people actually stood up for what the fuck matters. Come on, dog. What are we doing? Seriously, because I'm one of those people. If I put my effort into anything that I love or I have a passion about, I want to see it be the best it can fucking be. And right now, the state that I see the professional wrestling industry in makes me fucking sick. Even down to the personalities. Even down to the personalities. Something needs to be done. Because I'm not going to change up what I'm saying. I'm not going to switch up on what I'm saying. It's just some streams I might say it a little more nicely than I do on others. But I'm never going to change what I'm saying. And somebody might say, well, why don't you get out here and try and change it? Why don't you get out here and try and change it? Okay, cool. So let's play it like this. So if you're outside and a zombie outbreak breaks out and you're in the downtown area of whatever city you live in, and the only person that didn't turn into a zombie was you, what do you think your odds of survival are? If I did exactly what I did on the timeline right now, if I was giving these talking points on the timeline right now, do you know how many fucking cornball ass wrestlers, cornball ass personalities, cornball ass media sources would jump on us? Because this system is designed to protect fucking dorks. Congratulations. In the 80s and 90s, back when nerds were actually bullied for being nerds, it seemed like the world was a better place. Now the dorks run the fucking asylum. And then the dorks run the corporation that runs the asylum. Congratulations, dorks. Y'all won. Y'all won. At least in wrestling, y'all did. At least in wrestling, y'all, because that's the only place that y'all can exist because it's so many. No, I'm not taking this shit back. If there's anybody that wants me to take what I'm saying back, go fuck yourself. I stand on this. It's power in numbers. And unfortunately, the professional wrestling industry is ran by fucking fat-brained dorks. Oh, that's that person's gimmick. Oh, shut up. Oh, I thought that match was fun. The El Grande Americano thing, that's fun. Shut up. You don't have a problem with Timeless Tony Storm. Are you serious? You fucking nerds. Y'all are nerds. I feel like this shit is just not meant for me no more. It's like, I feel like I'm He-Man in the fucking My Little Pony universe or some shit. I swear to God. And all of y'all nerd-ass motherfuckers are bitch made, because y'all could be watching this stream right now, and then y'all see me at a fucking event, and y'all don't got a word to say. Ask Werner. I'd have told him about 4 or 5 different scenarios where this shit didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Always come on the show and I say the truth is unpopular. You know how it could be more popular? I just said what? Power is in numbers, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Help us get our numbers up. That's the only way we can fight back. We can fight back against this. That's the only way. I'm seeing that this is going to be a fucking numbers game. It was a couple podcasters that used to be super popular that ain't popular no more because they don't praise WWE. I would give this person a shout out right now, but nah, no free publicity. Because, again, just like I said a second ago, it could be a person that seems like they believe in one thing and they're so pro this, so pro this, so pro this. And then all of a sudden, they ain't that no more. You ain't ever got to worry about us switching up. And I think the people, the fucking drones and fair walkers that come in here can feel that. That's why instead of commenting, they'll just hit the little dislike button like a little bitch. Because they know they're not going to change my opinion. They know they're not going to tell me, goddamn, they're not going to piss on me and call it rain. Like WWE does to them. I would say wake up and smell of coffee, but y'all ain't drinking coffee. Y'all are drinking shit. And then when somebody calls it out, shut up. It's fun. It's going somewhere. Shut the fuck up. It never does. And a lot of y'all are finna go to Vegas next week, and WWE is going to take more money than you from Vegas. Vegas ain't even going to get as much money out of y'all as WWE is. And that's the company you fucking wrestlers want to run to? Penta, you a luchador. A white man in a luchador match just got a fucking WrestleMania match. After they mocked the Lucha Libre lineage. And here you are in interviews sitting and spinning on it and then putting a spit on it as soon as you get off. Saying they make you feel like a big superstar. I'm saying this definitively, and then we could get into this terrible ass show. I hate everything WWE is doing right now. From a creative standpoint, from how they treat their fans, from how they charge their fans. Everything about them right now, I absolutely hate. I hate what they're doing to the indies. I hate it. I hate it. Their entire structure makes me want to vomit. It's all bad. But unfortunately, there's a horde of idiots that will tell you everything they do is good. And to you, I say, fuck you. I'm not that stupid to believe it. Get off the stream if you're watching right now. Get into Monday Night Raw. Let's get into the first fucking segment. Let's get through this crappy ass fucking show.
Alrighty. We got the Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair talking nonsense. Pearce takes responsibility for putting everybody in the match last week. Bianca shouldn't have been a referee and all this other nonsense. And that they should have, been professional about what happened last week. But apparently he was wrong. So now they're going to have a triple threat match.
Wait, Werner, real quick. Something I forgot. Real quick. I could say this calm because this is just deplorable. I forgot about this. When I tell y'all this completely skipped my motherfucking mind. The same people that are criticizing Dynasty last night created a hashtag. Google, YouTube, algorithm, forgive me. Y'all created a hashtag that says rape Tony Khan. And you expect me to believe that your criticisms of AEW are valid? And if there's anybody that's saying I'm lying, I have a screenshot to prove it. Really? Really? And you expect me to believe that you ever gave a fuck about AEW in the booking? Really? Warren, if somebody started that about your mother over her how she scans groceries at the grocery store she worked at, you'd want to kill all those people.
Mm-hmm.
You'd hunt them down. You'd find their address.
Mm-hmm.
But these would be the same people that say, Tony Khan, you should be open to what we're saying. Get the belt off of John Moxley. Y'all created a hashtag talking about Monday Night Raw. Another multi-woman schmaz match that means absolutely nothing whatsoever. Rhea Ripley is becoming a new Charlotte Flair right in front of our fucking eyes. The only difference is she's a fucking gothic version. I hate the fact that this promo was even booked. I hate the fact that EO looked like a dumbass yet again. Bianca Belair is getting booed by fucking suspected white supremacists, all because Europe fucking did it first. So now they felt comfortable enough to finally boo the black girl in the United States. So it's a waste of fucking time. Bianca Belair, leave that goddamn company. They don't appreciate you. They don't care about you because the culture that WWE has established has been racist. Black wrestlers predominantly have not been pushed in that promotion. Why are you even fucking there? Stop wasting your goddamn time. That audience is a waste of fucking time. You performing in front of them is a waste of your energy and your athletic ability. Pack this entire shit up. This match is gonna suck. EO is gonna be the MVP. Bianca Belair is gonna try to carry it as well. But either way it goes, nobody's gonna be happy with the result because it's either way going to be something we've already seen. It's a nothing burger slathered in fucking nothing sauce. Next.
Lyra Valkyria won over Bayley with a roll-up.
Lyra Valkyria and Bayley is a fucking black hole of boring nothingness. Lyra Valkyria is just Becky Lynch with a Down syndrome face. She's not as talented as people make her out to be. The best thing about her is she has nice fucking legs. Outside of that, her moveset is shit. She doesn't connect with a crowd. She's only in the position she's in because Becky vouched for her. Bayley is boring as shit. The only reason why people even care about her is because she has a horde of fucking simps that only look at her ass, and her ass isn't even all that fucking impressive. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Fuck those matches. Fuck the women's Intercontinental belt. It is ice goddamn cold. Nobody cares if Bayley is going to win it or turn heel. Pack this shit the fuck up. Next.
Back from break, we have Kathy Kelly interviewing comedian Burt Kreischer backstage.
Who cares?
All right. American Made with racist Chad Gable, Julius Creed, and Brutus Creed defeated the LWO.
I don't want to see no white man cave beasted up as a comedian, and I put that in quotations. Because Burt, however you say his last fucking name, he's not funny. He's never been funny. Oh, look, I'm a fat white guy that can rip my shirt off. Congratulations. Who gives a fuck? The dude's never been fucking funny. Oh, he's funny because he embraces who he is. Fuck you. Encouraging obesity has never been fucking funny to me. God damn. Did you say that when Eddie Murphy made the Nutty Professors? No, because guess what? That's a suit. I'm just covering all the bases because I can see somebody fucking saying that. Oh, you're a race baiter. You're a race baiter. No, I'm just telling the truth. If Burt Kreischer was a black man, nobody would care. Who gives a damn? And all that mainstreaming, he's not even mainstream. He's not even a C-lister in 2025. All this fucking mainstream dick sucking they're attempting to do is another reason why I hate that WWE system. It's garbage. All this shit stinks. Warner, let me take a second to acknowledge the super chats. We're going to keep the pace going. I just want to acknowledge these super chats. I think we're going to be out of here before an hour 30, if I'm being honest. Cairo's Objective came through with 10 Schmackaroo, said, paying them late fees, how you guys doing to eat something else, huh? No, it's not even something. It's not even noteworthy. It's not something. It's not even something. How can it be something when they give nothing? Air, literal air you breathe gives you more than WWE does. Can you see air? No. But it's giving you more than WWE. But you would swear WWE is like the air these fucking dumbass wrestlers breathe. These dumbass media people breathe. These dumbass drones and fed walkers breathe. You would swear it was air. Marlo came through with 5 schmackaroos saying, paying my late fees. Thank you. Weekly Steel Chair came through with 2 pounds saying, great show already, never change honesty. No, tonight I knew I was going to go nuclear. I had no choice. I'm at my wit's fucking end. And everybody's fucking goal is to get to WWE, and because they want to be known as like this big WWE superstar, right? Okay, walk up to any person on the street right now in your neighborhood and ask them to name you 6 current WWE wrestlers. How the fuck are you gonna go there and be a superstar? Do you know what a superstar is, you dumbass, idiot-ass indie wrestlers? Do you know what a superstar is? Superstars are world-renowned entities. Brands. And this fake-ass counterculture shit, oh, everything's all good until a brand gets a hold of it. No! It's the people that hide behind the brand and make the brand corny, not the brand. Dumbass. And that's WWE. It's the people behind the brand that make the brand fucking stink. I've said this on stream before. If you gave Tony Khan all of WWE's IP, could you imagine what he did, what he would do with it? It'd be better than what WWE is doing with it. That's for damn sure. It's like, bro, when did that's how you know everybody's a fucking loser. When did it become bad to be a brand? That's how you know society became a society full of fucking losers. When did it become bad to be a brand? No, if you think brands stink, it's because you're not a brand. You've never built anything in your fucking life. But WWE built their brand on top of a fucking graveyard. And then it'll preach to you about ethics. And let me cover all the bases because I can't subdort. Well, technically, all of the United States is the graveyard. And it'll probably be a corny ass Reddit 4chan troll white boy that'll say, "Oh, and who made the United States a graveyard?" See, I got a rebuttal for everything. So if you want to come in and be snarky or sarcastic, I can fire right back. I played the dozens with the best of them. It's not the brand, it's the people behind it that fucking stink. Lord. Let's keep going, Werner. Can't hear you, bro. No, I can't hear you. Hey man, you gonna have to hang up and call back, dog. You gonna have to hang up and call back. I'll put your picture up here. Good Lord. Hold on, y'all. Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, put your face back up, man.
Can you see me now?
Yeah. Let's keep going.
All right, American Racist Maid defeated the LWO with a loaded face mask and a flying headbutt.
Next.
Gunther and Jey, waste of time.
Next.
New Day defeated the Raw Raiders.
Next.
No one cares.
Next.
Penta defeated Rey Mysterio or Dominik Mysterio. No one cares.
Next.
Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins No one cares.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. WWE wants to give their audience nothing. We gonna give nothing right back. We gonna give nothing right back. Because a lot of y'all that don't watch us on Wednesday, y'all watch us just for the WWE shit. So we gonna start treating y'all like how WWE treat y'all. Y'all want to give us nothing on Wednesdays? Bet. Cool. We gonna give y'all nothing on Mondays and Fridays. Deal? That energy y'all gave us on Dynasty last night, okay, cool. Well, again, we gonna get that to you on Mondays and Fridays. Because this is what I really wish we could do with most WWE shows. What we just did just now is what I wish we could do with most WWE shows. And when I say most, I'm talking about 95% of them motherfuckers. Because what is there to say about any of the nothing burgers that happened on this fucking show? What is there to say? An Anglo-white man in a luchador mask is going against the most revered luchador of all time at WrestleMania. Oh, well, it's going to be fun because he's going to unmask him and it's going to be a big moment. No, the fuck it's not. The New Day heel turn is a flop. A gigantic shit nugget of a fucking flop. Dominik Mysterio and Finn Balor being in the same match for the Intercontinental title and Braun Breaker getting a leg up tonight, it almost felt like, okay, cool. You did that to try and put some heat on an IC title match that you could have been building since Chamber. But no, WWE has to leave everything in the oven for too fucking long and burn it to a crisp. And then pull it out and be like, oh, you just scrape a little bit of that off and it's good to go. That's what they did with this IC title match. They zapped it and then they put it in front of you. And of course, in typical Drone and Fair Walker fashion, y'all ate it. Y'all ate the shit. Oh, but Braun Breaker did one hell of a spear. Fuck off. Braun Breaker is probably one of the few legit people they have in that promotion, and the best they could do is a multi-man schmoz match at fucking WrestleMania for him.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's not even the primary focus of the match. They're going to focus more on the Judgment Day drama.
Mm-hmm.
As if anybody still gives a fuck about that weak-ass shit. Oh, and there's a Penta there too. That's the whole story of this match. Legit guy that WWE has, they don't give a fuck about it. Judgment Day drama, and oh look, here's a Penta getting his ROI push. Now, to all the people that told me, oh, there's still time, Scott Fishman, there's still time for them to build to this WrestleMania properly, and oh, it's gonna heat up. Remember that word? It's gonna heat up.
Still waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that furnace to cut on. Please, I'm waiting for that furnace to cut on. Let me know when this motherfucker heats up, because last time I checked, what? It's 11 days.
12.
12? Okay. Can somebody tell me when the furnace finna cut on?
I don't think it ever will.
Can somebody tell me when they finna drop some cinder boxes in the motherfucking fireplace and get that bitch lit up?
Never gonna happen.
Y'all make excuses at every turn for this shitty fucking promotion. But because a promoter is not booking a heel the WWE way, y'all spent 27 hours bitching about a fucking pay-per-view result, and the entire show was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel bad for none of the people bitching and moaning last night. You know who I felt bad for? I felt bad for Kevin Knight. I felt bad for all of the young wrestlers that those veteran talents worked really hard to build up on that show last night. That's who I felt bad for. Because they had to sit there on Twitter and look at dorks make AEW Dynasty trend because they didn't like one little stinking fucking result. But yet, they gonna tell you that this Raw fucking hooped and it cooked and it was aura and it was cinema. Suck my dick. Y'all are so fucking fake. Y'all are so hypocritical. Oh, I didn't like Toni Storm Penn and Megan Bayne. They're already burying her. Oh my God. But you have a white man in a luchador mask going against Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio should be doing legacy matches at the stage of his career. Rey Mysterio should be able to point a finger and go, I want to face this person at WrestleMania. Nope. You're going against a white man in a luchador mask. And to show you how racist WWE fans are, by the way, they booed Bianca, but you want to know who got the biggest pop of the fucking night? Outside of Rhea Ripley being booked like goddamn Rhea, Hogan, Cena, Reigns combined. You want to know who got the biggest pop of the night? El Grande fucking Americano. You fucking WWE fans are dust heads. Swear to God. Y'all need some fucking help. Just go watch something else. Not even just AEW. Just go watch something else. This shit is terrible. Don't do that Mercedes Hogan bullshit. Mercedes done everything in her power to make sure every opponent she has is look good. I know you're used to the WWE style of booking of where a wrestler only matters if they're holding a belt. Why does Mercedes have to lose all of her belts for her matches to be fucking important? And even if she did lose all her belts, you still wouldn't like her, so shut your bitch ass up. Yeah, I'm on that type of energy tonight. I'm sick of all that passive-aggressive bullshit. I'm so sick of that passive-aggressive ass bullshit. And I think somebody in the comment section, I didn't see it, but it seemed like somebody was making a fucking excuse about not being able to watch other shows. There's a website called Watch Wrestling. All you got to do is Google Watch Wrestling. There's a website where you can watch literally wrestling from anywhere. Stop making excuses for that fucking company. I'm so tired of that bullshit. Here's this billion-dollar monopoly with people running out there like good little soldiers making fucking excuses for them. And they idiot-ass fan base. Well, they can't because there's nowhere to look. Yes, it is. Have you not been on the internet since 1999 or something? Stop making fucking excuses for them fucking dweebs. I'm not holding back tonight. Fuck that shit. I'm going to read a couple comments. Then, by the way, rating -10. Terrible fucking show. Worst road to WrestleMania all time. I'm still standing on it. I'm keeping that same energy in 2025. Give your ratings, Werner, because we're going to read a couple comments and then we're going to get up out of here.
-10. This show sucked. Even the placement of commercials were god-awful tonight. No moment.
Facts. Miguel said they don't like Mercedes because she is a successful black woman that is elevating her peers. Facts. I said that on the Dynasty review. If Mercedes was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl, no one would care. No one would care. If Tiffany Stratton jumped to AEW after WrestleMania because she got released, no one would care. They might say a couple little bad things about her for a few months, and then they would move on to the next blonde bimbo with some titties. Respectfully. Said, if you claim to love professional wrestling, you find a way to watch wrestling. I do because I have multiple methods. Facts.
Not to mention, real quick, the barrier of entry is so you can watch indie stuff on fucking YouTube. There's no excuse.
None. Said Mercedes had a fucking awesome match versus Julia Hart. Gave her best match.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what she's pretty much been doing her entire run since she left WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And the one stinker she had was from a shitty fucking wrestler. A WWE made wrestler. Britt Baker. But you said Julia got to really dominate too last night. When was the last time Charlotte let a young up-and-comer dominate her in a match? Literally. Somebody find that for me. That's a weekly steel chair. I'm going to give you credit where credit's due. That's a phenomenal question. Somebody pull the footage. Somebody, please find that. I would, if somebody asked me to give a top 5 of most protected wrestlers of all time, Charlotte's on there.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte's on there for sure.
She'd be what, 3?
Yeah. I would say so. Come on, bro. Said, I don't care what the IWC says about Rhea and Mercedes. I'm entertained by them. Okay. But the problem is, it's like those two things don't compare. At this present moment, those two things don't compare. What Mercedes is doing is actually moving the industry forward. What Rhea is doing right now is not. So you could be a fan. That's fine. I'm not going to tell you not to be. But let's not act like the two are the same. Let's not act like the two are married to each other. Let's not act like the two are mutually exclusive. Let's not. Okay? We on the stream to tell the truth tonight. We're not here for fandoms. Matthew Sheldon says she's number 2 behind Cena. I would venture to say Roman Reigns is more protected than John Cena.
Yeah.
The body of work to prove me right is there. I would say Roman. I would say Stone Cold. I would say John Cena. I would say Charlotte Flair. And who would I have at 5?
Hogan?
Yeah, I would say Hogan. I'd probably say Hogan. But at least Hogan towards late-ish of his career was doing a little bit of business.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went to TNA and yeah.
Ooh.
It looked like Hogan, like in the Ruthless Aggression era, was doing business, and then he went to TNA and just, he undid all that real quick.
Yeah.
Somebody might say, oh, you got Stone Cold? Yeah, I mean, once he became Stone Cold Steve Austin, when was he not, like, protected? Stone Cold, after he became Stone Cold rarely ever looked weak. Rarely.
Mm-hmm.
Rarely. Like, super rare. See, Shark Riley said Triple H. See, here's something I can't take away from Paul Wrinklehead. I don't see color Levesque. Towards the end of his career, he did business. I can't take that away from him. I cannot take that away from him. He did it for the wrong people, but he did do business. I cannot take that away from him. I can't. Brock could probably be 6. I would probably put Brock 6. The Undertaker was not very protected.
No.
If you say The Undertaker was very protected, you did not watch the Attitude Era.
Or the first 10 years of his WrestleMania matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, he won, but look at his opponents.
Yeah. No. If you say The Undertaker, that tells me you didn't watch his career. If somebody says Shawn Michaels, I'm going to laugh you out the fucking room. I'm just letting you know. See, Shawn Michaels, as much as of a corporate little fucking stooge he is now, that's another person. He tried to move the business forward. Bret Hart tried to move the business forward. Scott Hall tried to move the business forward. AJ Styles tried to move the business forward. Christopher Daniels tried to move the business forward. Sting tried to move the business forward. Jericho, up until his AEW run, tried to move the business forward. Again, some of them did it for the wrong people, but they did it.
Randy's got to be top 10, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it's so okay. Now, if we're doing unjustifiably protected list, Randy's number one.
Okay.
Randy's number one. Randy is number fucking one. I would put him over Cena. Because literally, that's the only person he wasn't protected from.
You can say the same thing about Batista.
Not as bad, bro. Batista at least tried to, like, once he got the hang of the entire wrestling thing, Batista actually tried to make his matches mean something. Randy is like, I'm going to give you the same shit you always see, and you're just going to like it. You know why? Because WWE's not going to fire me for being lazy.
No.
In wrestling the same boring match that I always wrestle. WWE's not going to fire me for doing 5-minute chin locks. So, yeah, no, if we're talking about, like, unjustifiably protected, Randy's number one. Randy is number one. Because what business metric can you use to justify him being as protected as he's been? I'll wait.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
Becky would be on that list, too. The same. Becky would be on that list, too. What business metric did Becky move forward that was so large? What audience did Becky Lynch bring in that was so large that justifies the protection she gets? But I got to give credit where credit is due. At least Becky is doing something Jericho don't got the fucking nuts to do right now, and that's sit his fucking ass at home.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins ain't protected.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. Another situation where I have to say, if you're saying Seth Rollins, you probably didn't watch his career. Even going back to Ring of Honor. He's never been like that protected type of wrestler. Even during his Authority run, which was his best run, he wasn't that protected. He was bumping all over the place. Nah. Oh, you asked for fanboy's sake? Okay, so let me tell you something. If anybody is naming wrestlers for fanboys or fangirls' sake, then in which case, don't even type no more. Don't even put nothing else in the comment section. Because we're actually trying to give a list that people can actually think about. Not, based off of your fandom. See, now, Shark Riley, thank you. You're actually trying to put somebody down that we've seen the evidence of them being protected.
Mm-hmm.
But you said, how about AAR Priest protected by Triple H? Yeah, because for whatever reason or another, it's like Triple H thinks like he lives vicariously through him. I don't understand it.
Probably jealous of the hot tub of women from his North American title run.
See, said. Yeah, every Samoan is protected. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I thought that went without saying. I really thought that went without saying. Yeah, I mean, y'all naming some people. No, Ronda Rousey, that wouldn't. While overprotected, yes. But like justified, yes. When she first came in, Ronda Rousey was the biggest woman in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if I could give you that one. Yeah, The Rock was never protected either. He was never protected. And just like Seth Rollins, even when he had like a little Authority style run and all that, he still wasn't like protected. The most The Rock looked dominant was in that match against Mankind at the Royal Rumble, where he hit him over the head with the chair like 37 times. That's like the most dominant I've ever seen The Rock look in his career.
Is that the one where Mick never really said, I quit? They used a recording? Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's the most dominant I've ever seen. And even then, he wasn't protected. Listen to the finish I just gave.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, he wasn't protected. But that's the most dominant he's ever looked.
It's amazing that Mick has never talked about that.
Can I be honest? I think that's to protect Vince. Because he has that good boys club loyalty with Vince.
Yeah.
I think that's to protect Vince. Like, if he talked about the traumatic brain injury he probably got from that match, Vince would probably be brought up on fucking charges.
Yeah, probably.
No, Rhea is quickly fine. She's climbing up that list fast. I think she literally needs to get out of WWE just to give that specific, even though that fan base ain't worth a damn, just to give that fan base a break from her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Rhea's climbing up that overprotected list fast. She's creeping up on top 10 fast.
And as a wrestler, you don't want that.
No. Especially not that damn fast.
No.
Because Rhea's not even 30.
Right.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, The Rock lost to the Hurricane one time. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't mean to, like, I wasn't trying to be a dickhead to Xavier or nothing like that. But yeah, like, don't ask for fanboy's sake. This is, this ain't a fanboy show. That's not how we get down.
That's everybody else.
Yeah, it's other comment sections where you could do that. But like, and the only reason why I'm even reading comments right now is because we had such a short stream, and I don't want y'all to feel like y'all were robbed of y'all viewership. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I still fuck with y'all. Tony Khan woke up to Britt Baker, though. Shark Riley.
Thank God.
It took a while. It took a long time. But he finally put the red light on Britt. MJF, not as much. If you'd have said that in 2023, I would have probably agreed with you. He's not even there enough to be protected.
No. For some odd reason, he thinks he's Brock Lesnar and has to have the Brock Lesnar schedule.
But y'all, I really ain't got nothing for y'all on this Monday. I really wanted to come on here and do the type of show we normally do, but I had so much shit to get off my chest. Justifiably, might I add. I had a lot of shit to get off my chest, and I knew that I wasn't going to have the mental capacity to truly analyze this show, because let's be real, what was there to analyze on this show? This was thrown together. This was patchwork booking. And he's done that. Triple H has done that this entire road to WrestleMania. But I think people are too blind to realize that because they see the little flashy graphics and they just completely forget how thrown together this whole shit has been.
And the 900 million recaps of what happened last week.
And every big storyline Triple H has tried to create has been a failure. Can we all agree on that? Every big storyline, whenever Triple H tries to step out and create on his own, it fails. Some people are creators, some people are observers. I just put a bar on y'all.
That's a good one.
I just put a bar on y'all. Hold on. I'm running that back. Some people are creators and some people are observers. You could take a guess of what Triple H should probably be. That's not a far cry from what I was taught, growing up as a man. My grandfather would always say, Daryl, he had that big baritone voice. Daryl, in this world, you either build or you destroy. It's not a far cry from that, really. It's really not a far cry from that. Triple H is just not meant to build. He can't. He can't. He's meant to watch the people who do build. Because right now, what he's doing is destroying. He's not a creator. He's not a creative. He's just not. If he was a workout, he wouldn't be creatine. He just like this, any mixture of the letters that are used to make up the word creative. He's just not that. He's just not that. And you don't have to be in the business to see this. Because that's what a lot of these fucking armchair quarterback, I was in the business once, analysts will tell you. Oh, well, you haven't been in the business, so you don't. Well, plot twist. Oops, I was at one point. Can't use that on me. Oops. Well, it was a WWE. No. If there's one thing I know about the Good Boys Club in wrestling, it goes from the indies on up. Can't use that on me. You can use it on my male friend down there to the left, but even then, logic wins.
And I've watched my entire life.
Oh, they'll tell you. Oh, Werner, they'll tell you. Oh, well, that means nothing. You're just an observer. That means nothing. You watch.
Well, then my money means nothing to you either.
Werner, between me and you, bro, do you think your money means something to them? Look at how they talk on these podcasts, dog.
No, I know it means nothing because of the way they talk on these podcasts, especially Bubba.
Dude, they demean. If you think what I did at the beginning of this stream is bad, listen to how calm these people are when they demean their audience on these podcasts. I'd rather have a person that's passionate about what they do and love what they do bark on me than to have a motherfucker that don't give a damn bark on me. You want me to tell you what that's the difference between? That's the difference between a drill sergeant yelling at you and a crackhead outside your local liquor store yelling at you. One's word is going to hold a little more weight than the other. Listen to how Vince Russo talks to his audience on his show. Listen to how Busted Open talks to their audience on their show. Listen to how they talk to you. They talk down to you. I don't talk down to y'all. I just tell y'all what's on my mind and let y'all think accordingly. Because that's what you're supposed to do when you stand on a soapbox. You're supposed to put the message out there, and who receives it, receives it. Who don't, they're going to walk away. And the truth of the matter is, I'm going to stand on my soapbox and tell y'all that this Raw fucking stinked. It was terrible. It stunk. And this whole road to WrestleMania is fucking stunk. There's a Future song where the hook goes, ain't no way around it. It ain't no way around it. And the problem is I'm standing on this soapbox telling people the truth, and they're facing the other direction. See, but the problem is I'm not going to try to turn you around. What I'm going to do, I'm going to step down from the soapbox, I'm going to sit back, and I'm going to let what you staring at burn your fucking eyes out. You might need to turn your mic down. I can hear you breathing, man.
Well, you couldn't hear me before. That's why I turned it up.
You were completely muted. Not that you were low. You were completely muted. It's a difference.
Bro.
Don't nobody want to hear you breathing like Darth fucking Vader. I can hear you. Bernie, you would pass out if you tried to breathe like Darth Vader. But that's my whole point, guys. If you watch this stream and you didn't feel the passion I have for professional wrestling, you didn't feel the passion I have about our audience and what they consume, if you didn't feel the passion about just the love that I have for this business and everything that I have said in this entire stream, then again, this probably might not be a show for you. You probably need to go watch a show where the host talks down to you, like JD from Toilet Bowl. Those are the shows you might need to go watch. Or you might need to go somebody that talks down to you in a very snarky, condescending tone like a Solid Monster. Because that dude, you could tell that dude thinks he's the smartest guy in the fucking room. You could tell that dude thinks he is the smartest guy in every room he walks in. And I thought that about him even before he became a drone. That's why I stopped watching him. Just the way he talks to his audience is like, I think I'm so much smarter than you. Now that I've done that, you will not be able to unhear it, because I know some of y'all watch that dork. The way he talks to his audience really pisses me off. I don't even know how he has a following in 2025. Because he used to be sociable. He used to come on his streams and be very sociable. Now he comes on the stream like, I'm Solomonster. I analyzed this segment from top to bottom, and I know exactly what it was, and I'm going to tell you, and you're going to believe me because I'm just the smartest guy in the room, and I have a toucan nose. What I'm telling you, if I wanted to ether every single podcaster that y'all probably dick ride, I could do it in minutes. It's really just that simple. I'm a student of anything that I do. Oh, hell no. I ain't gonna pack you up, but I'm gonna remove that comment. Man, I ain't trying to hit nothing about that fucking ring rat. I am not trying to hit nothing about that squeaky voice fucking ring rat. Hell no. I know you a new commenter, so I'm giving you this one-time pass, but typically when we bring up other platforms, it's within context. We do not encourage the people in the comment section do it, but of all people to bring up her, Jesus Christ. That fucking Minnie Mouse voice ring rat. So with that type of person, I'm not even going to say that bitch's name. With that type of person, it's either because you want to fuck her or because you just like the sound of a woman in your room, even if she's not physically there. Because I can't think of any other reason to watch that. I can't. There's actually people I would recommend, not for free, but there's people that I actually would recommend. She is not one of them. At least you admitted it. Werner, for the first 2 years of this show, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Joe Cronin had a fucking condo in Werner's head.
That fucker. You know what's bad is like last night or even this morning, I was just going through YouTube shorts and he fucking popped up because of all the discourse of last night. And I'm like, this motherfucker right here.
In year one, I could be talking about pancake syrup on the stream and Werner be like, you know that motherfucker Joe Cronin. I'll be like, what the hell? Where'd that come from? No, straight up. I remember what she did to Paul White. That was the moment where I said, oh, you have no integrity. I think I said that on the stream we did right after that moment happened. I came on the stream and I was like, that little fucking cunt has no integrity. None. Okay, see, Apollo, here's the funny part about you saying that. How can he lose a passion for something he was never good at?
Yeah.
Think of the worst player on your favorite NBA team and imagine him throwing like a retirement ceremony. I lost my passion. Imagine a worst player on your favorite team going on a retirement tour. Who cares? Who cares? Dude, that doesn't, literally what you just typed, don't even change it. Who cares?
Kind of reminds me of Megatron and his little retirement tour he's doing.
But he was actually great at what he did.
One season.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. God damn, man. Look, guys, whatever you do, I need y'all to do something for me. Buy up all the haterade you find on every website so Werner can't get nothing. And you know what's so crazy? We gonna stall him out. He is gonna get no mayonnaise for the rest of his life. Buy up all of the mayonnaise jars that you possibly can. It is going to be a mayonnaise famine in Meth, Michigan for Werner. Because this motherfucker is doing incoherent babble. Adrian Carpenter coming through paying his way late fees.
Whoa.
Them ain't late fees. Them is way late fees.
Way late fees.
Shit. But appreciate you nonetheless. Appreciate you nonetheless. Yeah, Werner, you're not going to get any more mayonnaise. We're stalling you out. We're stalling you out. You're done. You're done. Like how Superman needs the sun is how you need mayonnaise.
No, he doesn't need the sun anymore, apparently.
And it ain't
That's bad.
And it ain't no helmet.
Superman is not allowed to have the sun anymore.
Werner, well, you know, y'all did let Zack Snyder in, so that's your fault.
And
that's your fault.
That fan base of his.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all let him in. So that'd be like if they were making a Spider-Man movie and Marvel fans were like, "Come here, Wes Craven." Like, y'all let him in. How y'all gonna be mad? Y'all let him in. He should have never been in that position to begin with. Mm-hmm. Y'all DC fans gotta speak up more, dude. Y'all gotta speak up. Well, I would like to see Wes Craven write a Venom movie. That
would be interesting.
I wouldn't mind.
I would love to see a Venom horror movie.
Yeah, a Wes Craven Venom movie might be the shit. Hey. But guess what? Wes Craven ain't gonna write fucking Spider-Man. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
DC was like, give me your darkest.
That's what we need. We need dark. Superman needs to brood.
It was like DC was like, we want under the bed dark. We don't. We want dark. Have you looked under the bed recently? Dark as shit, even in the daytime.
Do you bleed?
Yeah, man. Boy, dude, I remember when that line was said. Boy, y'all DC fans made sure that damn line went viral.
Right? I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, I could not escape that fucking line. Lord. Y'all ain't got much to hold on to, so I understand. But Cairo's Objective came through with 5 schmackaroos saying, not sure what to say, but here's the support. Well, thank you, Cairo's Objective.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Nonetheless, appreciate you. Now we just shooting the shits a little bit because, again, guys, I don't want to rob y'all. Y'all came here to watch a show. We typically give y'all 2 hours. And, yeah, we just damn near about to hit hour 20. What the fuck?
Why would anyone do
no.
that?
What the
hell
fuck?
no. No.
Mayo on a corn dog?
No.
Oh, no. I think corn dogs already are nasty.
Yeah.
What? Oh, no. That made my stomach turn. Oh, no. No. Hell no.
No.
Now. See, I should end the stream just because of that. No. No. That's disgusting. Lord. Okay. Is he pregnant?
Apparently.
Shit. Said that film hurt my fandom, especially from comic book perspective in the brilliant story that is The Dark Knight Returns. Apollo said Batman versus Superman is a guilty pleasure for him. Why is it a guilty pleasure? I liked the movie. There was nothing wrong with it. From an aesthetic standpoint, there was nothing wrong with it.
I wish it would have just been like Batman featuring Superman.
But that script.
Oh.
That script, though.
Oh.
That script was, oh my God.
That should, you know what? That should have been the warning sign to not do Justice League. But hey.
Bruh. I have my guilty pleasure movies. Like, everybody shits on Wild Wild West. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I thought that movie was ahead of its time. I do not understand why Wild Wild West, even Will shits on it. It was a great movie. Like, it might not have been a box office draw. It was a great, like, I think that movie was great. I don't understand why people shit on Wild Wild West so much. The acting in it was phenomenal. The script was good. I will never understand the hate Wild Wild West get. And the soundtrack was fire. That was back when movie soundtracks were the shit. That soundtrack for Wild Wild West was the shit. I mean, Space Jam is undefeated when it comes to movie soundtracks.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. But it's a couple goated movie soundtracks. But like Space Jam is up there in the top 5 for sure. Mm-hmm. Especially if you're an R&B fan. Said sucker punch for me. I will go down swinging defending that movie. That's not a bad
Another
movie
Zack
either.
Snyder. Is that another Zack Snyder movie?
Apollo's like, translation, I want to fuck Zack Snyder.
Yeah, pretty much.
Waterboy isn't a guilty pleasure. You know why? Guilty pleasure movies can only be movies that weren't meant to be bad, but were bad. Which is why I don't think Wild Wild West is a guilty pleasure movie, because I don't think it was bad. Waterboy wasn't meant to be good. Like, I don't think like the same way how Pootie Tang wasn't meant to be good, I don't think the Waterboy was meant to be like this box office juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Let me see what we got. Said it was Zach. I ain't even know. No, you have a parasocial relationship with Zack Snyder and you just don't know it. This man said, I like Wild Wild West as a kid. I even had Will Shades. I had the Shades too. Yo. Yo, that's crazy. I had the Shades too. I had the ice cream. You remember when Breyers had the ice cream for it? I had the ice cream and everything. That was back when movies used to have full rollouts. Like, they would make ice creams for it, Burger King menu items for it. Y'all remember them days? That was the shit. I miss them days, man.
Did you ever see Kevin Smith talk about Superman?
I've watched a lot of his stuff, but I have not seen that, no.
Okay, so back when YouTube, I think it was like, this has to be like 2006.
Oh, baby YouTube.
Yeah, baby YouTube.
Oh.
So he did a whole thing. So he took a pass at Superman back in the mid-90s to write.
Oh, no, I heard this.
Okay. So
yeah.
He read for the producer, who was John Peters. John Peters produced a lot of the superhero movies, like the 90s Batmans and the first Spider-Man movies. And what he wanted was a big spider in the third act. A few months later, Kevin Smith went to the premiere of Wild Wild West.
I missed that part.
There was a fucking spider in the third act.
A giant mechanical spider, yes.
Yeah, giant mechanical spider in the third
act.
And
you know what? I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
C-Can finally said something I can fucking agree with. I shock the hell out of people when I tell them Happy Gilmore is in my favorite Adam Sandler movie. The Waterboy is in my favorite Adam Sandler movie. I shock the hell out of people when I say Click is my favorite Adam Sandler movie. And then I shock them even more. What's the name of that movie you did with Damon Wayans?
Oh.
I only ever catch it in passing. I never seem to like catch it on like a platform. But I blow people's minds when I say Click. That movie he did with Damon Wayans and Mr. Deeds are my favorite Adam Sandler movies.
I love Mr. Deeds.
Me and my mom, God rest her soul, we had an inside joke from that movie. Because, like, anytime we'd scare each other, we'd say the line that the butler was saying in that movie where he'd be like, I'm very, very sneaky. So, yeah, I have a special sentimental place for Mr. Deeds now. Lil Nicky was one of the worst movies to ever be made.
Oh, God, that was awful.
That was one of the worst movies to ever be made. That is hands down. The cast was really good, but that is one of the worst movies I think I've ever seen in my life.
Bulletproof, 1996.
Bulletproof. God fucking damn it, I knew it had Bullet in it. I was thinking Bullet Train in my head. I'm like, no, that's that newer movie. Bulletproof, if y'all haven't seen that movie with Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans, that is such a good fucking movie. That is such a good fucking movie.
James
you know why?
Caan
Because
was
it's not wacky Adam Sandler. It's actually it's like acting chops Adam Sandler. You wouldn't get acting chops Adam Sandler again until Click. And then after Click, you wouldn't get acting chops Adam Sandler until Uncut Gems.
What about Punch Drunk Love?
Stop. Werner, that was disingenuous. Are you serious? What are you going to say next? The Wedding Singer?
No.
Are you serious? Oh, my God.
Spanglish?
Fuck off. I shock people when I say one of my favorite Ben Stiller movies is Duplex with Drew Barrymore.
That's a great movie.
That movie was fucking hilarious. I thought
Yeah.
that movie was amazing. I might watch that when I go in the room. I ain't gonna lie. I might go watch that. It's a comfort movie too. Like you could just sit back, put it on, have a little meal in your bed, watch it. It's a comfort movie too. Yeah, Duplex is a phenomenal film. Oh my God.
I loved The Replacements.
Did Cairo's objective say The Animal?
Oh, Jesus. I love The Replacements as a guilty pleasure.
That was when people thought the Adam Sandler stimulus package was a real thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That was the only reason why Rob Schneider felt like he could get away with making that fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you at least agree with that, Cairo's objective? Like, because that's like, I think if Adam Sandler wasn't on fire the way he was during that time, that movie does not get made. Because Rob Schneider, as you know, is like one of Adam Sandler's best friends. Yeah. Yeah, those late 90s to mid 2000s movie hit different. But like, my favorite types of movies from that era are the adventure movies. Late 90s and early 2000s was the best era for adventure road trip style movies.
Without a paddle.
That's Werner. Okay. We gonna have a mind-blowing session. That is in my top 20 comedies of all time.
I love that movie. I love that movie so much.
Bro, when they were cold under that cave and it started raining and it was silent for 10 seconds, and then out of nowhere you heard is my mind's telling me no. Bro,
my body.
I lost it, homie. The first time I saw that, I lost it. When they wanted to fuck them bitches in the tree and they was hairy, homie.
But don't worry, Dr. Ma took care of it.
Dog. If y'all have not seen Without a Fucking Paddle, because, oh, by the way, because Will Smith isn't white, Hitch does not get the love it gets when it comes to a rom-com.
That's true.
Hitch is a top 3 rom-com. But it will never, and I mean ever, get the credit it deserves because Will Smith is a black man. If Ben Stiller made that movie, oh my God.
McConaughey.
Yeah. If anybody but Will made that movie and they were white, that movie would be revered. I miss egregious over-the-top movies like American Pie 2, but that's unpopular to say in 2025. It's a fear of being canceled if you say that. I like movies with egregious amounts of like titties and ass and like random shit happening and like dicks and pies and shit. Like that shit was hilarious to me. I love that type of stuff because that's the era I came from.
Yeah.
It was manly. You could watch it. You could watch movies like that in your drawers and scratch your nuts and drink beer.
Mm-hmm.
Name the last movie that was made that's like that.
Yeah.
I'll wait. The closest thing I've seen to it since is this movie with Jennifer Lawrence called No Hard Feelings. That movie feels like a throwback to that era.
Is that the one where she's trying to date a kid from high school going to
Don't spoil
college?
it for nobody now.
Well, no, I'm trying to give the synopsis.
Yeah.
Like it's that summer.
Oh
or
my
whatever.
God, Warner.
I've never seen it.
Warner.
I'm just
no,
going
no,
on
no,
the
no,
previews.
Warner. Really? Spell synopsis.
I'm not spelling synopsis.
Just give it a go. I promise I won't laugh. I promise. I'm dead ass. I promise I won't laugh. Spell synopsis. Don't Google it. I see you
I'm not Googling it.
I see you Googling.
I'm not Googling.
Call this bitch the Googler. No Googling.
SYN?
He's Googling. He Googled.
I'm not Googling.
He Googled. Everybody,
I'm not
he Googled.
Googling. I don't even have Google up. I just have YouTube up.
He Googled. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Apollo said, I knew it was coming as soon as he said, yeah, the motherfucker said synopsis, and we know he can't spell synopsis. Come on now. All right. But he said, love Friday, and I'm not even a stoner. You don't have to be a stoner to like Friday.
No. Same with Kevin Smith movies. You don't need to be a stoner to like those movies.
That was a thing? People actually thought that?
Oh, at least I did, because I wasn't a stoner.
Oh. I was finna say, I ain't never heard nobody associate Kevin Smith with stoner movies.
Most of his movies were stoner movies.
Yeah, but they don't have that reoccurring theme in a sense of like storyline. The only thing you could say that about is maybe Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Well, Clerks.
Barely. I don't know. I feel like that's splitting hairs with that. But they said Kingsman. Guess I'm alone. I've never seen Kingsman.
That's actually not a bad movie.
I've never seen it. I would have to watch it.
Seeing Sam Jackson as the villain was chef's kiss, actually.
Oh, that movie. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. That movie. I just never knew the name of it. It's certain movies you see in passing your whole life and never get the name of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was one of those movies. I'm trying to figure out if I want to watch that Bulletproof movie or if I want to watch Duplex. Let me see. That Punch Drunk Love is an underrated Sandler movie. No, I didn't say it was bad. It's just Werner was trying to say that he showed off acting chops in that movie, and I strongly disagree. The 3 movies where Adam Sandler showed his acting chops the best is Uncut Gems, Click, and Bulletproof. Those are the 3 movies where you saw Adam Sandler's acting chops. And to a degree, a very, very, very lesser degree, The Longest Yard. And even then, it still felt very wacky. All right, let me see what Coneheads. I haven't seen Coneheads since I was a kid. I dead ass have not seen Coneheads since I was a kid. I've seen Starship Troopers more recently than I've seen Coneheads.
Man,
what?
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie, yeah.
Would you like to know more?
So, Cairo's Objective, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is another one of those sentimental movies for me because I'm going to tell you right now, y'all going to get a little peek into Daryl the person. My mom always would take us to see these obscure movies because we had a dollar show not too far from where we were. We would always go see these really obscure movies. And obviously Jay and Silent Bob fall underneath that category. And me, my mom, and my sister, we would always be in the theater laughing at the jokes that no one else laughed at. And it was just so fun to like laugh at those things because it's like, how do people not get this shit? That's hilarious. Like, bruh, in Jay and Silent Bob, when that man said, "I'm the clit commander," I get in real close on that thing and I go, "You little fuck." Bro, like little stuff like when Will Ferrell was falling after the goddamn orangutan pushed him and it was so obviously a fucking green screen behind him. Like shit like that was funny to us. Like that type of shit was funny to us. So like most obscure movies y'all would name, I've probably seen them. I've probably seen them all. So yeah, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, absolutely. And me and my mom had a few inside jokes with that movie as well. Yeah. So shouts out to that movie. They actually brought a Moobies here in Chicago. It was a pop-up Moobies restaurant in Chicago on Lake Street. And it was the shit. I still got the box from it. I took my mom. It was hilarious, yo. You never saw Goonies or Space. I've never seen Goonies, but I've seen Space Jam shit just 300 times as a kid.
You've never seen Goonies?
I've never seen Goonies.
Oh, you have to find a way to see Goonies. That is an all-time great.
Well, according to some person that was in this stream earlier, there's no way to find anything unless it's WWE.
Oh, shut the fuck up about WWE.
Adam Sandler's acting as Spaceman was pretty good. Ooh,
I've never seen Spaceman. What's Spaceman?
You've never seen Spaceman? No, I'm kidding. But said, what was the movie with Jay and Silent Bob where they were dealing with God in a rapture or something?
That's Dogma.
That is definitely Dogma.
Yep.
Cool.
Chris Rock was great in that movie. I loved Chris Rock in that movie.
Chris Rock is another one of those people that has a lot of underrated movies that if you haven't seen them, you should. I think I Love My Wife is one of the most underrated movies you could ever watch. Down to Earth is another movie that if you've never seen it, I recommend it highly. Down to Earth is free on YouTube right now. So there's no excuse for you to not watch it. It's
Right.
free on YouTube right now. YouTube has all of the dope late 90s, early 2000s movies, all of the obscure movies. YouTube is the place to fucking be.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. Down to Earth is one of my favorite Chris Rock movies. Yep. Bruh. When Wanda Sykes said, bitch, I'm not the maid, I'm the paid. That shit got me, bruh. That shit got me. Man, that shit got me. You never saw Austin Powers.
What?
Oh, homie, you might be alone on that one.
Yeah, come on.
Well, Undercover Brother, I understand. That's a little more obscure. I understand that. But, like, Austin Powers? Homie, the world has seen Austin Powers.
All 3 movies in the theater.
Yeah. Boy, what a time to be alive. Say the movie on Will Ferrell's life is being narrative. Man, I love that movie.
Huh?
Oh, okay. I've seen that one movie with Eddie Griffin and Orlando James. Double Take. That's on YouTube as well. If you want to watch it, that's on YouTube as well. Again, any obscure movie you name, I'm gonna know it. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna know it. Said, how have you never watched Austin Powers? Yeah, I don't. Oh, you're 27. Got it.
You still could have seen 2 and 3.
You definitely could have seen 2 and 3. And
One,
one
I
didn't
could
one
understand.
didn't one come out in 99?
I thought 1 came out in like 95.
Bullshit.
Let me
No.
I'm double checking
No,
right
I'm
now.
looking that up. Hell no. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. Hold on.
97.
97. Okay, fair. We split the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember seeing the first Austin Powers in the theaters. Because I remember laughing at him continuously pressing the button on people at the fucking table and sending them to that fiery pit, and Will Ferrell just wouldn't die.
Mm-hmm.
It is really hot down here. Yeah. Weekly Still Chair said, I'm 28 this Saturday and I've watched them all. Oh, well, happy early birthday, man.
No excuses.
Yeah, you would have at least seen Goldmember in the theaters. At least. The Spy Who Shagged Me is my favorite one. Beyonce looks so good in
Oh,
Goldmember.
God.
That is the best Beyonce has ever looked.
Yes.
She looked so fucking good in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Goldmember is worth the watch for prime Beyonce alone.
Mm-hmm.
Alone. The movie's funny, but come for Austin Powers, pause. Stay for Beyonce.
Yes.
All right? All right, y'all. Let's get up out of here. We had some good talk, man. I hope y'all feel like y'all got y'all money's worth. If you did donate, if you didn't, then in which case, I'm not talking to your ass.
Mm-hmm.
But much love to everybody in the building, man. We're going to be back on Wednesday. We're going to come back with that hot fire, but it's time for us to go on ahead and get up out of here. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the brace in his hat. So sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starkside.
Speaking of worldwide, the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.